more news tonight. Following a recent demonstration by some Ghanaians calling for the deportation of Nigerian nationals from Ghana, both countries have condemned the act, indicating it could mar the relationship between the two countries. The Nigerian government has since sent a fact-finding delegation to ascertain the truth behind the reports, which have become topical in Nigeria while catching the attention of the Nigerian president.
As we have agreed, the video that went viral, which incensed Ghanaians legitimately, we were all outraged when we saw that video. That video has been condemned by our counterparts from Nigeria. They have reprimanded the gentleman. He has been asked not to engage in such statements and such commentary. As you do know, I had met him earlier, and he was very contrite in the meeting, has apologized. He's issued a public statement apologizing to President Mahama, to the government and people of Ghana. And fellow Ghanaians, let's also remember that Nigeria is one of the places where we have a lot of Ghanaians living in that country. A lot of Ghanaians. Our consular department tells us that not less than 500,000 Ghanaians are living in Nigeria. So there is always the potential of reprisal attacks. And so it is absolutely crucial that this is managed very well.
For her part, the Nigerian Minister of State in charge of Foreign Affairs, Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu, said her observations were different from the widespread media reports in Nigeria. She used the occasion to call on Nigerians in Ghana to respect the laws of their host country.
I came and I saw with my own two eyes that there were not tires burning on the streets and people with placards everywhere urging Nigerians to be deported. And it speaks to how the government of President John Mahama was able to rise to the occasion. President Mahama and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu are like brothers. So the message, in short, would be that there is no cause for alarm. The situation is being handled quite effectively. We will continue with our stakeholder engagement. We have met some of the dramatist personnel, the people who are in the melt of this crisis, to continue to ensure that this is not a situation that repeats itself, is continually explored.
What's up, my country people, my brother, my sister? Another one don't bust again. The federal government don't respond to the deportation of Nigerians in Ghana. The federal government have come outside and said that we are not criminal. If today is your first time you're tuning to my channel, you're welcome. Please always do it to like, share, comment, and also subscribe, so that whenever I upload any video, you get notification. For my whole-time subscriber, I see and every one of you for my third subscriber, I pray may God bless you all. You guys are so amazing. You guys are so wonderful. My brother, my sister, no be smart, The federal government don't come outside and respond to the Ghanaians, saying that we are not criminal. To all the Ghanaians, calling for Nigeria deportation, calling for Nigeria to be deported back to their country. My brother, my sister, no be small thing. The federal government has reacted to a viral video showing a protest in Ghana where some citizens call for the deportation of Nigerians, accusing them of criminal activities. My brother, my sister, no be small. The video, which has sparked concern, captured the protester claiming that some Nigerians in Ghana are involved in crime and it should be sent back to to their home. Reacting to the development, the chairperson of the Nigeria in Commission comment that they calling it unfair and dangerous. She said that Nigeria are not criminal. They are good ambassador wherever they find themselves. The bad egg should be identified and deal with, not use the not used to judge the rest. He also stressed that while some individual may be guilty of wandering, the majority of Nigerians living in Ghana are peaceful and law abiding. She also urging Ghanaians and Nigeria to remain calm and avoid violence, saying the matter was being handled through, you know, she also said that she also warned against spreading unverified crime, especially the rumor that Nigeria, shop and property were being destroyed in Ghana. She also said that comment that the effort of Ghana and Nigeria High Commission and also confirmed that the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs is already in contact with Ghanaian authority to manage the situation. My brother, my sister, this thing that the federal government finally come outside and say about Ghanaians, because there are some bad egg, because in this life when there is bad egg they will refer to everybody, all the Nigerians. I know there may be bad egg and there may not be bad egg, because most of these things may be the Ghanaians themselves, they are the one that are doing this, and they are saying that is Nigeria, because someone cannot live, because Ghanaians, this your country, this their country, so they know everywhere, they know how things is done, they know how things is supposed to be done. And I did not expect them to come outside and say that the the Nigerians, they are the one that's doing all this crime, kidnapping, and also stealing things, so many things that they are saying that Nigerians are doing in Ghana, which is not true. Because this is not the first time the Ghanaians always protesting, calling for Nigeria to go back to their country. This is not the first time, this is not the third time, this is not the fifth time, because this thing has been happening. I don't know why all this thing has been happening. I don't know why they hate Nigeria so much. It's like most of them say that Nigerians have come and take over all the Ghanaians, take over all their jobs, take over all, everything in Ghana. That them as a citizen, they don't even have anything to do. They don't even, have work to do, because Nigeria has collected everything, both work and so many things in Ghana. So this thing has begin to cause commotion and some issue, in Ghana, making them feel like Nigeria must go back to their country, so that them as a citizen can also, benefit, and also uh, benefit things in their country. My brother, my sister, I so much thank God that the federal government have come into this and call the Ghanaians authority and explain, so that they will put things in order to tell them should stop all this rumor, all this crime that they are talking about that Nigeria is committing, because there are some good Nigerians in Ghana. There are some good Nigerians. I don't think that is all the Nigerians they are doing all these things. If may look at it in the other way, it may be that it's the Ghanaian that's doing all these things, and they will prefer it that is Nigerians. You know how this thing it is now. Once someone hates someone, they will always do something and put the blame on that person, because this is not fair. Because what Ghanaian always do is not really fair. I'm telling you. Is it because Nigerians always travel to Ghana, to look for helpmeet for their family, for their siblings? Is that the reason why they are doing this? Because all the time they're always protesting, saying that Nigeria must go, Nigeria must go, Nigeria must go, say that Nigeria do like this, Nigeria do like this one, do like that. It's not fair. We are all Africa. We're supposed to come together, as one. I'm telling you, my brother, my sister. That's how it's supposed to be. Not fighting every day, accusing each other of crime, one thing the other, saying that Nigeria must go. What about some Ghanaians that's in Nigeria? Has Nigeria ever protesting that the Ghanaians must go? No. Well, there are some Ghanaians that in Nigeria that are also doing some crime that there is no one day that all the Nigeria will come outside and protesting that all the Ghanaian must go. Something like that has never happened. So why is it always in Ghana that they always put the blame on Nigeria, saying that Nigeria do like this, Nigeria steal, Nigeria commit crime, all those stuff like that. Nigeria people buy, Ghanaian people, all those stuff like that. Because all this thing, if they really, really investigate this matter, you know that this thing is not Nigeria that is doing all this thing. It's Ghanaian themselves. They are doing all this thing, and they will put the blame on Nigerians that is Nigeria that, committing all this crime, which is not fair, which is not really, really fair. I so much thank God that the federal government, come into this, matter, and make sure that everything is settled, to make sure that everybody is safe. Because right now some Nigerian life is very, very in danger in Ghana right now, because we don't know what they are going through right now over there, because of this protest and so many things that is happening. Seriously, we just pray that they should stop all these things and let love and unity to lead, to take place. Not all this fighting, protesting all the time, saying that Nigeria must go back to their country, this and that. It's not fair. We are all brothers, we are all sisters, we are all Africans. This is not what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be, brother backbone, sister backbone, not criticizing or always